Good morning, boys and girls. Today's video is a lesson on how to use Google Slides using a Chromebook, or in this case, I have a laptop here. So boys and girls, you're all familiar with how to get to our Google Classroom. This is how we get to our Meets. Up at the very corner of our Google Classroom is something I call the waffle. It's these dots here. When you click on that, it will bring you to a bunch of different programs that we use at school. They're called Google. It's a Google Suite. But what we're going to look at is this one here. It says Slides. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to bring us to the Slides application. Now you'll see Mrs. Zakroy has a whole bunch of slides in here that other people have sent her. So there's a slideshow here from Cullen, and one from Emma and Mason Ann, or any of the ones that Mrs. Zakroy makes. So in the morning when she does her slide deck, you would see it here. So in order to do a new one to send to me, you have to click on the plus symbol down here in the corner. Once you do that, you will get a blank slide. Now, the most important thing when you first start is to give your slide a title. So if you're doing a poem, you could maybe write the word poem. I don't know what that circle is, but anyway, and then maybe put your initials or your name somewhere. And when you get down to here, this is where you can actually do your writing. So once I click, so this will just give me a picture of it, but this will give me the actual workspace. So I could put in here Mrs. LaCroix's poem. Now this is called a text box. So I can take this text box if I want and move it up. And then I can actually add some more writing here too. So when I double click on here, this is where you can, write. Oh my goodness. Okay, and so you can add all kinds of things. Now, if you wanted to put, to type more, you just simply hit enter and keep going down. If you want to add another text box, so let's say you want to add more than what's here, you go to the insert button and you look for text box. And then you click on it and it will give you another. So let's, maybe I'll put a little thing here. It says read me, right? So if I'm doing a poster, depending on what I'm doing, so I can take that and move it. I can even angle it. So if you look at the top of the text box, there's a little arrow here. I could take it and turn it and then angle it, and I can make it, for a poster look like that. The other thing that's fun to do is if I highlight my text, I can go up here and I can actually change the size of it. I can make it bigger, right? And I can do some fun things and change the colors too. So I can put a colored box around it. I can even highlight it. Hang on, it didn't work. I'm not sure why that red circle's there today, but anyway, so I can highlight it, and then if I go up here, I can change. So I clicked on the three little dots here on the side, and it gives me more options. So here's text color, the little A, and I can actually turn that text a different color than the rest. So it really stands out and pops, and we talked about that with posters. The other fun thing about Google Slides, if you're doing a presentation or a project, is you can add pictures to it. So again, you go to the insert button up here, and I go to image. Now, if I have things saved on my computer, I would go to upload from computer. But for making it easy, I'm going to go right to the internet. So I'm going to go to this little magnifying glass, search the web, and a little screen is going to pop up on the side. And I'm going to, just for the sake of doing something, I'm just going to put the word cat. And then I'm going to hit enter. And it's going to bring me a whole bunch of really cool pictures of cats. So I can scroll down. I can see what other cat pictures I like. Oh, I like this one here of the kitty looking outside. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can double click on it, or in this case, you can just take it and drag it. And it might take a moment. So there, it pops it in your poster or whatever you're doing. And then you can move it around. You can resize it by taking and dragging the corners, but you have to be careful because it might cover your words. This is an important button up here, boys and girls. This is called the redo, or the undo button, sorry. This one here that points this way. When you click that, it'll undo what you just did. So if you made a boo-boo, you moved something in the wrong place. And if you think, oh my goodness, I don't know what to do, click the undo button. And if you do something and you want to redo it, there's the redo button. But the undo button is the most popular one. So very quickly, if you want to share it with me after, you click on the share button. You type in my initials, you find my name, and you click send.